friends, welcome back. I see some of my favorite people are back today to travel to a new place in our world. So I wonder, where will we go? Well, today we are going to Africa. Now, last week we were in Mexico. Remember the yellow country? And right above that is the United States, where we are now. So if you wanted to travel to Africa, you would have to go all the way here. Now, Africa has so many countries and so many languages. So today we're going to hear a story from the African country of Ghana, which is the little orange country here on the map. And we're going to learn a song from Kenya, which is on the other side of Africa, all the way over here, the little pink country. Now in Africa, there's so many countries and so many languages. The story I'm going to read to you is in English, but the song is actually in Swahili, which is one of the languages that they can speak in Africa. And it's so beautiful. I hope that you will enjoy the book and the song today. Remember on your page, we are on week 2 where it says Africa. And you'll notice there is a map there. And instead of having only one flag like we had last week for the country Mexico, Africa has so many countries that there are lots of tiny little flags on the map. So you can check that out. And we're going to start with our story that is from Ghana. It's called The Spider Weaver, a legend of kente cloth. The author of this book is Margaret Musgrove, and the illustrator is Julia Cairns. Once, long ago, in the Ashanti village of Bonwire in the country of Ghana, there lived 2 expert weavers. One weaver was called Nana Koragu. The other was Nana Ameya. These men wore a simple cloth called Nwen Natoma, and everyone, from the king of the Ashanti people to the lowliest apprentice, wore it. All right, so you can see that they are all wearing these cloths. This is a picture of their village where they live in Ghana. Late one night, Koragu and Ameya went into the great Ashanti forest to check their traps for grass cutters, animals that they would bring home to roast. So they couldn't just go to the store and buy food. Look, they had to go catch animals so they could take it home and cook them and eat them. On this night, they found grass cutters in all 3 of their traps. The weavers were very thankful. Here's the picture of them walking through the forest. Koragu and Ameya were returning home when Ameya stopped suddenly. The light from his lantern had fallen on an amazing sight, glowing like moonbeams against the midnight sky. "Come look, my friend," Ameya whispered to Koragu. "I see a small miracle." Look at their faces. They look so surprised. I know it's kind of hard to see on the camera, but look what they're looking at. It's a spider web. Have you ever seen a spider web before? Some people don't like spiders and they might try to knock them down, but this one is very beautiful. The small miracle was actually a web, but never before had either of them seen such a wondrous design. Yet it had been woven with a single unbroken thread, a thread that was even finer than a strand of human hair. It means it was so thin. "Let's bring this treasure home with us to study," Koragu whispered to Ameya. Look, now you can see it a little bit closer. Look, there's zigzags, there's lines, There's polka dots, there's diamonds. Wow, lots of little swirly designs. I see triangles. Wow, and lots of different colors. Amaya carefully detached the web from where it held fast to a banana tree. But as he did, the web collapsed, sticking to his fingers. I don't know if you've ever tried to touch a spider web and take it and move it and bring it home with you, but it doesn't really work, does it? It falls apart. That's what collapsed means. It wouldn't stay together. It broke. "Oh, it is ruined!" Koragu cried. "Now how will we ever learn to weave this beautiful design?" Saddened, the weavers walked home. Their discovery was lost forever. So they wanted to take the spider web home and weave their own cloth to have the same designs as the beautiful web. And now it's broken and they can't look at it anymore. When the men entered their village at dawn, Amaya's wife, Afia, came out to meet them. Afia offered them a calabash filled with cool water to drink. So here she is. She knows they've been out all night long hunting for food, and so she's bringing them some water to drink. Neither man spoke as he ate, and for this reason Afia could sense that something was wrong. "Please tell me what troubles you," she said. "It is a beautiful web," her husband answered sadly. "When we tried to bring it home from the forest to study, it crumpled in my hands and was ruined." "Do you think you can find another one like it?" Afia asked quietly. Koragu was doubtful. This web was very different and very special, and no creature ever spins the same web twice. "Perhaps what happened was a blessing," Afia suggested gently. "Though you cannot find the same web again, perhaps you can find the same weaver." And the weaver is what made the web, and we all know that spiders are what makes webs. So Afia is telling them that maybe they should go find the spider that made the web. And that is what Koragu and Amaya set out to do. Early the next morning, they eagerly made their way through the bush. Past the tall silk cottons and papaya trees, they found the banana tree where they had first seen the extraordinary web. Oh, I love this picture because I see the bananas in the tree. I see elephants, which are animals that live in Africa. I see some monkeys in the tree. Sure enough, in front of them were the beginnings of a new masterpiece. In no time, a slender black leg emerged from the shadows and rested gently on the silk threads. Amaya and Koragu could see the creature clearly now. The master web weaver was a lovely, large, yellow and black spider. Now this is a great picture. Look at the beautiful bird there. But what they see is this colorful web. Look, and there's the spider, the black and yellow spider that is weaving a new web. What do you think they'll do this time? Do you think they'll try to take this one away too? You think it will break? Back then they didn't have cameras or cameras on their phones to take a picture, which would have been helpful, right? Let's see what they do. As soon as they saw the spider, the men felt terrible for wrecking the magnificent web the night before. Now they could see that the web was the beautiful spider's home. So now they know that when they tried to take the web down the night before, they broke her home and she has to make a new one. Longing to take the web home with them, the weavers looked at each other. So they're still thinking about it. They want to take this web too, even though they feel bad. But neither of them wanted to destroy the spider's home a second time. They were about to leave when the spider looked directly at them and began a weaving dance. So they decided to do the right thing. They decided, we're not going to break her home again and take it away. But as they decided to leave, she turned and looked at them and started to dance. Dip, twist, turn, and glide. The spider made her way across and back over the web. She moved like a woman dancing, regal and very graceful. The spider wove on and on into the afternoon, and the weavers stood still in admiration as they watched her. At dusk, the tired but satisfied spider completed her creation. Look, now they can see her closely. It took her all day to make that web, but she showed them how she did it. She showed them all of the moves that she had to make to spin this beautiful web. The spider moved sideways to the edge of her web, but before disappearing into the shadows, she turned in the direction of Amelia and Cortegu. In that brief moment, the men were quite certain she smiled at them. Then, in the blink of an eye, she was gone. The beautiful spider had shown the weavers how to weave new, intricate designs. What a wonderful teacher she had been, and what a wonderful gift she had given them. So she was so thankful that they did not take her web and destroy her home again. She showed them how to make this web. With great joy, they returned to their village. In time, the weavers redesigned their looms so they could imitate the spider's weaving dance. At first, they copied her patterns in black and white thread. But soon, they dyed their threads in bright colors and developed many new patterns themselves. And they named this new woven cloth Kente Nuen Natoma, what today is commonly called Kente cloth. So they took what the spider taught them and made their own designs and tried to make some of the colors and the lines look like the spider's web. This is called Kente cloth. Everyone in the village wanted to wear this new cloth, but at first, only the king of the Ashanti people wore it on special occasions. As time passed, others were allowed to wear the new cloth too. So at first, it was so special and beautiful that only the king could wear it. But now, everyone can. Soon, the two weavers were well known across Ghana, and because of the spider's generous gift, they created designs and patterns that are still worn throughout the world today. So you can see this is the last page of the story. Now they're all wearing dresses and cloths made with these designs and colors and patterns, just like they saw from the spider's web. So this is just one of the great stories from Africa. This one was from Ghana. And now I'd like to teach you a song that is from Kenya, another part of Africa. All right. Now, this song is in Swahili, and it's really fun to sing, and I'll also tell you what it means in English. Okay, so let me do that first. This song is called Jambo Bwana, but in English it means hello. Hello, sir. How are you? Very fine. Visitors, you are welcome. Our Kenya, there is no problem. So this song is about welcoming your friends and visitors from other places to your country. So in Kenya, they're saying, "We welcome you. How are you? In our country, there are no problems." So it's a very happy song, and it's about being kind to people when you meet them. So I hope you enjoy it. Let's practice. We'll sing it slow. I'll sing first, and then your turn, okay? I have our microphone ready today. Here we go. Jambo, Jambo, Jambo Bwana, Jambo Bwana, Habari Gana, Habari Gana, Mazuri Sana, Mazuri Sana, Wageni, Wageni, Mwakaribishwa, Makaribishwa, Kenya yetu, Kenya yetu, Hakuna Matata, Hakuna Matata. Guys, you are going to be great at this song. All right, let's sing it one whole time together, and we'll do slow so that you can practice and sing along with the next video. Okay? Here we go. Jambo, Jambo Bwana, Habari Gana, Mazuri Sana, Wageni, Mwakaribishwa, Kenya yetu, Hakuna Matata. Oh, very good. All right, guys. If you look, this is the video that says Miss Smith Africa Music, because I wanted to teach you about a story from Africa and a song from Africa. But if you look at number 2, it says watch the video Jambo Bwana. And I wanted to show you that is in our playlist. And it is right here. You'll actually see, it looks like a picture of a giraffe, maybe. They sing the song several times in this video, and you'll see some beautiful pictures of just the country there and the people and the animals, so I hope you really like it. Next, it says the video is African instruments. It should be right under Jambo Bwana. You'll see a guy playing instruments, and you will get to learn about some of the instruments that they use for their traditional music in Africa. And the last one is a lot of fun. It says preschool learn to dance, big African animals. I know you guys are not in preschool, but sometimes it's just fun to dance. And so if you see that video, you can pretend like you're dancing like some of the big animals that we saw in the book and that you'll see in the Jambo Bwana music video. So it'll be fun to just act out and move your bodies, because dance is also an important part of culture and an important part of music. So I hope that you guys enjoyed our story today about the kente cloth. I hope you come back for our next video, because we're going to make some art about the kente cloth together. I hope you enjoy singing Jambo Bwana and learning more about places in Africa. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.